Hi, Desiree here with Soul Path Astrology and this week's Oracle card readings. Welcome to video 2. If this was your selection, this is what you've got. But as always, before I reveal it, I do invite you to please, if you haven't yet, do subscribe to the channel, comment if something lands for you. I love connecting that way. And like the video, it goes a long way for the algorithm and to help other people find this stuff too. So yeah, here we go. Okay, card 2, the Eight of Wands reversed. So, like the first card in this reading, the energy of the Eight of Wands reversed is speaking to frenetic energy that needs to be given some spaciousness. And that ties in so beautifully with the astrology right now because Mars is in retrograde. So, Mercury went direct on Sunday, as did and then we had a full moon, right, in Gemini. And so full moons are culminations, full moons are finishing things. They illuminate, what had started maybe 2 weeks ago at the new moon. Like there was maybe something that got started there, or even 6 months ago when the lunation was the opposite way that it is now. So in that, um, there's a forward motion with communication. And yet, energetically, with Mars, who's our warrior spirit, our archetype of charging forth, right? He's gone retrograde. And the invitation with that is to go within and to slow down. And with the Eight of Wands reversed, it's like just take a break. It's this time of year where costs are way up, right? There's holidays, there's Christmas, there's extra gifts, there's extra meals, there's extra whatever. And there's often a press at a lot of people's work. They want to hurry up and get a lot done because they know there's going to be this break. And we can get into this really fast-paced, frenetic, stressed out mental place. And the Eight of Wands reverse is asking you to pause and return back to your breath, right? Because when we're stressed, when we're frantically trying to get all the things done, we start to breathe shallow. And so the invitation is to connect with your belly breath, like really become cognizant of your diaphragm as it expands and contracts with deep, restful breaths. And you'll get a whole lot more done if you're centered and you're calm. Like, don't mistake frenetic, frantic anxiety for productivity because it's not. In fact, and this might be a whole nother video, but we're really starting to move into a new way of being, a new paradigm of being where the hustle culture is gone, where that somehow the belief that you get rewarded for suffering, you get rewarded for not getting any sleep, you get rewarded for having high blood pressure, you get rewarded for risking a lot, like that, like feeling into that, and then the belief that you should be financially rewarded. So the more that you can handle anxiety basically and stress and juggling 1,000 things and being super responsible and hyper blah, 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 and all these things, the more money that you should get, right? But the paradigm we're moving into is one of collaboration. And the more you're playful, the more you're creative, more the current of joy and creativity is what's being put out. The currency is attracted to that. And so, with this card, if this was your selection, I want to remind you to just take some deep breaths, time out, revisit that belief system that might be rolling around in the back of your head. This actually applies to the first card too, about my belief around it has to be hard to count. The belief that I have to be running on my ragged edge or else I'm not trying hard enough. You know, what would it be to live in a world where we're invited to serve from our overflow, where we're invited to serve from peace and from joy and from playfulness and from a sincere place of creativity and delight, where resting and doing nothing are actually seen for the very vital part of the production line of life that they are. We're in winter, right? I mean, it's December. There's a reason why the trees slow down in the northern hemisphere here, why the leaves fall down, why everything appears to fall asleep, because it needs to. And we can learn so much from nature. She's always showing us the truth of how life works. And nature is not in a constant state of production. Her abundance doesn't flow from abusing herself. In fact, our human methodologies around as animal husbandry and commercial farming, which is ever increasing productivity, results in depleting the soils. It results in more and more animals getting more and more vaccines, living under more and more like really shitty living arrangements that create very high stress meat. There's a lot of cortisol, a lot of adrenaline that's pumping through these animals that is imbued in the meat, right? And then you're eating that. So this model, the do, go, frenetic, get it done, get it done. This is what is so much being invited to reconsider, both of the first card and the second card. Reconsider this. Allow that maybe there's a different model available. And breathe. So I hope that landed. If you'd like to deep dive and get a reading of your own, or perhaps offer a reading as a Christmas gift, a last minute gift, that would be awesome. I'm absolutely down for doing that. We can whip something up. We could even do like a package, perhaps if they don't want astrology or don't know their birth time, but we can do card readings. That would be something that would maybe be a fun gift to offer a loved one as well. And you can just check that one off your list. So yeah, you can reach out to me, soulpathastro@gmail.com, and we can set something up. If you want to book a reading, the link is in the comments and the description. And yeah, enjoy your week. Remember to breathe. Remember to rest. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.